The Evaluating Acquired Skills in Communication 3rd Edition test, EASIC3, provides assessment items for students functioning under the language and cognitive skills of the average 6-year-old. The EASIC3 is used with children having developmental difficulties and those on the autism spectrum, as well as children with moderate to severe cognitive and language disorders. The test assesses the areas of pre-linguistic skills, semantics, syntax, morphology, and pragmatics.
The EASIC3 test includes an examiner's manual, 10 copies of the 5 levels of inventory tested, including pre-language, receptive 1, expressive 1, receptive 2, and expressive 2. It also includes copies of corresponding profiles, 1 copy of the corresponding developmental age charts for all 5 levels, 1 copy of corresponding goals and objectives for all 5 levels, a stimulus picture book, and a set of picture cards. Some of the manipulatives in this test include, but are not limited to, a toothbrush, 2 spoons, 2 cups, a washcloth, a transparent container, desirable and undesirable toys, food packages, a bowl, a hairbrush and a bell, an infant grasping ring, toy cars, wind-up or push-activated toys, 12 blocks, 1 small and 2 large blocks, 1 large and 2 small toy cars, brightly colored toys, a children's book, and a doll. Qualitative data is collected during the assessment using 6 categories of performance. These categories include S for spontaneous, C for cued, I for imitated, M for manipulated, NR for no response, and W for wrong. If the student requires a C, the administrator may want to note the type of cue by giving it a corresponding number. The numbers indicate this: 1 for sign, 2 for verbalization, 3 for physical gesture, 4 for phonemic sound, 5 for oral articulator placement, 6 open-ended question, or 7 other. This is the receptive 1 profile, which is scored in the same fashion as the other profiles in the test. To fill this out, the clinician must mark the date in the proper spot and use the key at the top of the page for the skill level of the child. An X is used for skill accomplished, a slash for skill emerging, and a blank box for skill not yet developed. The clinician must have the corresponding inventory, in this case the receptive 1 inventory. He or she will go through the pages and determine where the child is developmentally with the same key. They will then take these scores and transfer them to the profile. This will help monitor the progress of the child throughout the testing process.
Timothy is a 12-year-old male who has been diagnosed on the autism spectrum. Although his biological age is 12, he is functioning at a 5-year-old level. Due to this, the clinician will be asking questions starting at age 48 months to 60-plus months. Timothy's teachers have noticed that he has trouble understanding and communicating with his peers. He has trouble making eye contact, paying attention, and difficulty socializing. Timothy is verbal, however, he often has difficulty expressing his wants and needs. This frustration has manifested itself into aggressive behavior, which impacts his performance in the classroom. He has noticeable body rocking movements as well as stereotypical hand movements. He is the product of 2 healthy parents with no complications during pregnancy or birth. The primary language of the household is English. He is an only child. The EASIC3 is being administered to assess Timothy's current communication levels and to establish goals to achieve during therapy.
Pre-language inventory. The pre-language inventory assesses skills that emerge prior to meaningful speech, many of which are related to sensory skills. Primarily, this level is appropriate for students who are at Piaget sensory motor substage 5 and are not yet at an object recognition level when an object label is verbalized or signed. Most of these inventory items assess skills that normally develop between birth and 24 months of age. Receptive 1 inventory. The Receptive 1 inventory assesses initial emerging comprehension skills. It is appropriate for students who comprehend simple noun labels, basic verbs, simple location and prepositional commands, primary adjectives and attributes, and basic questions. Most of these inventory items assess skills that normally develop between 12 and 48 months of age. Expressive 1 Inventory. The Expressive 1 Inventory assesses initial emerging expressive skills. It is appropriate for students who have emerging modes of communication, such as simple noun labels, basic verbs, simple location indicators, and primary sentence structure. Expressions might be made via verbalization, signs, picture systems, or other alternative or augmentative communication systems, such as a voice output communication device. Most of these inventory items assess skills that normally develop between 12 and 48 months of age. Receptive 2 Inventory. The Receptive 2 Inventory assesses more complex comprehension of semantic, morphologic, syntactic, and pragmatic functions. Most of these inventory items assess skills that normally develop between 24 and 60 months of age.
So Timothy, I'm going to show you some pictures and I want you to point to the one that's correct, okay? Okay. Point to this one is a cup. The boy is not crying. The girl is sad. The boy is not eating. Okay. So I know you like cars, so I have this car for you. But I need to ask you some questions. So I'm going to ask you the questions and then you can play with it later, okay? So put the car beside you, or next to you. Good. Put the car in front of you. Good. Put the car behind you. Good. And put the car between you and me. So I'm going to show you some more pictures and answer it correctly as best as you can. Find the book is under the chair. Find the ring is on the finger. Find the spoon is in the cup. Find the ball is beside the chair. Move on. Find the dog is in front of the chair. Find the boy is behind or in back of the table. Find the pencil is between the books. Good. I'm going to show you some more pictures, and I want you to show me the picture of upset. Show me the picture of surprise. Show me the picture of scared. Show me the picture of relaxed.
I don't know.
Show me the picture of interested. Show me the picture of her. So now I'm going to show you some pictures, and I'm going to show you then matching cards, and I want you to tell me if they're alike or different by matching them, okay?
Okay.
So find the one that is the same. Find the one that is different.
They're all different.
Okay, so find the one that's the most different. Find the one that is different.
They're all different.
So what is this?
Spoon.
Okay. Is there a spoon in these cards? Right. Are they alike or are they different?
They're different. Expressive 2 inventory. The expressive 2 inventory assesses more complex expression of semantic, morphologic, syntactic, and pragmatic functions. Most of these inventory items assess skills that normally develop between 24 and 60 months of age.
So now I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to tell me how the people in the pictures are feeling, okay? So how does this person feel? It's a little boy, he just saw a snake. How would you feel if you...
Scared.
Yeah. How does this person feel? The balloon just popped.
Scared.
How does this person feel? How does this person feel?
I don't know.
How does this person feel?
Sleepy.
Good. And how does this person feel?
I don't know.
Very good. So now I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? What do you use with a bat? Would you use a toothbrush?
No.
Would you use a ball?
Ball.
Good. What do you use to paint? What do you use with toothpaste? Good. What is that?
Toothbrush.
Who puts out fires? Would this person put out a fire?
No.
What about this person?
Yes.
Do you know what this person is?
Fireman.
Who helps you if you get lost? Would this person help you?
No.
What about this person? Do you know what this person is?
No.
And who helps you when you're sick? Good. When you come to school, what do you write in? What is that?
School bus.
Good. When you cook, what do you use? What is that?
I don't know.
And when you unlock a door, what do you use?